Rosa, which is in theaters March the 15th. Please welcome my new friend...
Who's your friend?
Christina Hendricks, everyone! Lovely to finally meet you. Look sensational, may I say.
Well, thank you.
No, you look great. I love your dress and everything else.
Thank you.
No, you... Hey, I was thinking... I hope you don't mind this. I was thinking of dyeing my hair.
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking of going red. Mm-hmm. Is that your natural hair color?
No, I'm actually almost exactly your
No
color.
way.
Yeah.
You don't have gray hair.
You know, it's been red so long, I'm not sure what's happening under there, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a few white hairs coming in at this point.
Have you taken on the qualities of red-haired people? Are you cautious with money? And, It's a joke, relax.
I was doing a photo shoot the other day, and they said, you know, we really want it to be really natural and show her freckles, and I was like, I'm not a real redhead. I don't have freckles.
No. Freckles are where...
No.
Freckles are where red-haired people store the souls of their victims. Joe!
Well, then I wish I had them.
No, do you play someone red-haired in this film?
I do.
Good.
But the ginger that you hear is actually Elle Fanning's character, she's red in the film, and she plays my daughter.
She's called Ginger?
She's called Ginger.
They call people gingers who have got red hair in the old country. Where I'm from, they go, oh, it's a ginger. Look, he's a ginger.
Or just a just a ginge.
A ginge, yeah.
Yeah.
Then they rhyme it with another word. And,
Yeah. It's usually sort of derogatory, right? It's not...
It's kind of joking derogatory. It's not really derogatory. It's kind of a little bit, yeah. Have you ever spent any time over there?
I have. Well, we shot this film there, but I also lived in London for about a year.
Really? Which part of London?
I lived in Islington.
I lived in Islington. I didn't see you. And I was looking for you.
Really? Where were you in '96? That's when I was...
No, 96 I came here.
Oh,
No, I was in Islington just before that, though. I used to live up at the Cloudsley Road, just up at the top.
Which part?
Cloudsley Road, near Upper Street, round the corner.
Yeah, you were in the nice part. I lived right next to the women's prison.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Holloway Women's Prison.
That's exactly it. In
Yeah.
fact, when we were shooting this film, I was in London, and so many things have changed since I've lived there, and I didn't recognize. And then all of a sudden, we were going into this very shady sort of part of town, and I saw a prison. I was like, this is my neighborhood. This is my neighborhood. This is home.
Whenever I see a prison, I think this is my neighborhood. Well, that's nice. Have you traveled around Europe a lot? Have you done the European thing?
A little bit. I wish I could do more. You know, I've done the larger cities and things, you know, Paris and Milan and things like that.
Yeah. What about
As you do.
Yeah, no, you do. You can if you want. What about South America? You ever been there?
I have never been, and I'm
No,
dying
have
to
I.
go.
Would you eat guinea pig?
Yeah.
Really? Are you an adventurous eater? I don't know if I would eat guinea pig. They serve it like this.
I think I would still do it.
Really?
I think I would draw the line on a nutria. Do you know the nutria?
No.
Oh, you're gonna want to look this up.
Yeah, I am.
This is an animal that is rampant in Louisiana, and there's so many of them. It's like a cross between a beaver and a rat. And the teeth are like, speaking of like, it's like, ah.
It sounds like a guinea pig to me so far.
It's like a larger, nastier, scarier horror film version of a guinea pig.
Really?
And
How do you know about this?
well, my sister-in-law is from New Orleans, and I went to New Orleans, and she said
love
that
New Orleans.
there was a time that they were trying to manage these critters, and so they were asking all the great chefs like Paul Prudhomme and Emerald and stuff, like, can you cook up the nutria?
Guinea pig, right.
Cook it up to like get rid of these and stuff, and people were just like, I'm not gonna put that in my mouth.
Let it go by, man. Let it go by. So, New Orleans, though, I love New Orleans. They eat a lot of weird moped down there, though. They eat the frog's legs and the... Have you ever eaten frog's legs?
I haven't.
Don't.
I've had alligator, and
Alligator.
I would think it would be a similar texture.
I don't know. I lifted up the frog's legs to try it, and then I couldn't do it, because they don't just have the legs, it's the whole pants.
Yeah.
So it's like from the waist... It's not just a frog, it's a frog from the waist down, so, you know...
I would think that you would need... Because it would be so insignificant, you'd be...
Well, I think they're
Just
quite...
like
They make them do squats. That's the cruel part of it. They make them do squats, and then they... but it's ghastly
But
business.
to me, the cuisine in New Orleans is
Oh,
the
man, I put on
best
weight when I was
food.
there.
Oh,
Oh,
you can't help it. It's the best food I've ever had in my life.
What was the steakhouse that we went to? Yeah, that place. It was fantastic. No, it was really, really good. So your sister lives down there?
My sister-in-law.
Oh, right.
Her family is from there.
All right. Are they weird?
No, they're lovely. They're lovely.
People are pretty weird down there. No, I think they are. Genuinely, it's a little strange. I think the veil between, you know, this world and the next is pretty thin in New Orleans.
Well, I think New Orleans, unlike most American cities, really is its own thing. They have their own cuisine, their own architecture, their own music.
Their own language.
Yeah.
You know, they got that...
It's like a very, very special and unique place.
They got that French kind of honey boo-boo thing going on.
Yeah. It's sexy.
Yeah. It's weird.
And all the voodoo.
Yeah. What about music? Do you like the music there? Do you enjoy jazz?
I love jazz.
Do you play a musical instrument?
I like a little Zydeco even. I do. I kind of do. I play a little bit of accordion.
Accordion?
I know. So I could go down there and jump into a band right away if I...
How the hell does that work, accordion? That's not going to be the easiest instrument in the world for you to play, is what I'm saying. I mean, there's a lot of...
It's heavy.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh, come on. I'm just saying.
I get it.
No.
I get it.
Listen, I'm in no way
I thought
complaining
you were
or casting
talking
any kind of aspersions. I'm just saying it's you know.
Well, technically, it is a very difficult instrument.
I know it is. My friend Drew Carey plays the accordion, and he tried to show me how to play it. It's very difficult. I said, you'll have to play with your own organ, Drew. I can't do it. It is very difficult.
It is difficult.
Yeah.
And I'm not that good at it, but I'm slowly learning.
Could I watch you?
I wish I had something clever to say.
I think that every night of the week, if it's any consolation to you. Anyway, don't worry, we're out of time. Do you, you want a mouth organ, awkward pause? You want to throw frisbees at the horse?
Oh, what was the first option?
Mouth organ.
Yeah.
You want to play the mouth organ?
Yeah.
You can play the mouth organ.
No.
Yes, you can. Here, you'll be fine. Just,
Oh, a freshie.
yeah. Is that what they call them? That's what they call them in New Orleans, isn't it? Oh, you got a little on freshie down there. All right, what do you want to play? That'll be fine. Christina Hendricks, everybody, we'll be right back. Sensational. Look at you. You look fantastic. I'm really pleased to see you.
Thank you.
No, I mean, just very, very happy about the whole thing.
I kind of match your tie.
Sure. Yeah. We'd have to put them closer together to make sure. Holy crackers. All right. Congratulations on The Walking Dead show. It's the biggest show in the history of television. Huge.
Thank you.
Big deal, right?
Yeah.
People are crazy for this show. You got a lot of people who are very obsessed with it, maybe a little too obsessed with the show. They're going to be stalking you for a long time. Like me. I'm going to be doing it too.
Okay.
You get a lot of that? You get a lot of attention?
I do. I mean, the fans are very passionate, and they don't really know the difference between the actors and the characters. So, like right now, a lot of people are upset with Andrea because she hooked up with the sociopathic villain of the piece. So if I go to Coffee Bean or the gas station or, you know, Hugo's Tacos, people stop me and say, you need to get away from him. And it's like, okay, note to self.
It's kind of like a cross between the zombie apocalypse show and people's stories, really. You know, their stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it is what it is. But zombie. Can I ask you a question about zombies? I've got a thing going with zombies. Do they poop?
What do you think?
Well, you know, they eat, right? They eat brains. So, I mean, it's got to go somewhere.
It's got to go somewhere.
Right, or else they'd get fat zombies. Nobody wants a fat zombie.
I don't think they exist, fat zombies.
I don't think zombies exist, if you want to go in that direction. It was like thin zombies exist, but fat zombies. No, I mean, but let's stay with the premise that zombies do exist. Wouldn't they get fat if they didn't poop? So therefore, they must poop, logically.
I think they do.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they poop, you can track them.
That's a good note. I'll keep that in mind.
You want to tell those geniuses writing that zombie apocalypse show? Can I be the tracker? I'd like to be the grizzled tracker and go, there are zombies around here. I can
Follow
smell
the
them.
poop.
Yeah. Everybody, follow this. There it is. It was here a while ago. Where are you from?
I'm Canadian.
Oh. Oh, it's a joke. It's a joke. I've got people in Canada.
No, but you performed in Canada at Massey Hall.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, a number of times. Have you ever been to Massey Hall?
I think I have.
It's a nice place. Are you
Yeah.
from Toronto?
Yes.
Oh, can you say Toronto like people from Toronto say Toronto?
Toronto.
Toronto, like that. Yeah. It's nice. They just roll it right out.
Roll it right out.
Toronto. Are you excited to be in America with all our amenities?
First of all,
It's a joke.
I'm half American.
Are you?
Yeah, my father was a New Yorker.
Ah, right.
So I like to embrace the best of both worlds.
Okay.
Yes.
Where do you live?
Atlanta.
Well, that's American.
That's American,
Yeah.
because that's where I do my zombie show.
Right. Oh, right, of course. Atlanta's very nice. Oh, the roads, though, everything's called Peachtree. How do you get around? It's very...
But you know what's really weird about that?
Yeah.
I never see peach trees.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it never
It's
actually
like they
peach
chopped them
trees.
all down.
Yeah, they chopped them all down to make signs that say Peachtree. That's what happened.
I know, it's like a conspiracy.
I think there used to be a lot of peach trees there, and then something probably really bad happened, and I'm going to get a lot of letters about it. That's my guess.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
How's the southern accent? Do you like that?
I don't have to do a southern accent because my character...
No. I mean, but you live in Atlanta. You're going to hear it. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I love the southern people because they're kind, they have manners, they call me Miss Laurie, men open doors. It's like a
Men
whole...
will open doors for you in the north, too, my dear. Yeah. You cross the Mason-Dixon line, doors will still be flying open for you for a long time. You'll be all right.
all right.
All the way to Canada, I think. Come on in, eh? They'd be fine. Even Scotland. You ever been there?
Yes, I have.
Really?
Yes, I went to the Highlands, and I'm really kind of bummed because I didn't buy a Nessie.
Oh, well, like a...
Yeah, like a little thing.
Yeah. Well, I got a tattoo.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but it's not of Nessie, but I just wanted to show it to you. But it's not, I mean, it's not a real monster. It's kind of like my horse. Not a real horse, you know. It's a joke.
That's true. Well, what I love about Nessie is that every time you go into a little gift shop, that's the Loch Ness Monster. He
Oh, they know.
Oh.
Yeah.
He has a little smile.
Yeah, it's a she.
It's a she.
Yeah, it's Nessie.
Nessie.
Yeah. Did you go to Loch Ness?
No, I just kind of like went around
Well, see, that's your problem. You go to Loch Ness, you can't move for Nessies. They got a ton of them there. Here, you want a Nessie? Can I open that door for you, young lady? That's all of that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, be nice.
Next time.
Did you go around Europe?
I've lived in Europe at different times. That was just a specific.
Really? Which part of Europe did you live in?
Oh, England, Malta, France.
Malta?
Yes.
Wow, how fascinating. I've never been to Malta. What's it like?
It's amazing. It's it kind of feels like Mars. It's just
Another place that I've still yet to go to.
No, just the landscape is very, very different. I was there when I was a kid, so
All right.
My parents are in the business, so I went to different, schools.
Oh, your parents are actors?
Directors, actors, yeah.
Oh, nice. So you traveled around film sets and stuff?
Yes.
Oh, how terribly glamorous.
Not so much.
Well, that's the thing, though. There'll be no glamour in it for you. It'll be completely demystified, right? It's kind of a job.
Yeah, it's kind of like just how I grew up. So
Didn't you rebel against it? And
Yes,
say,
I did.
Oh, really?
I did, because when I was born, they were like, oh, we want her to be an actress. And I was like, oh, I wanted to do my own
Well, a
thing.
lot of babies are like, oh.
Yeah. But there was more than that.
Right.
And I wanted to be an investment banker, and they just, they didn't even want to speak to me for years.
Did you study investment banking?
Yes, I went to McGill. I studied economics, and then I woke up and was like, okay, I want to be an actress.
Because I'd give you all my money. I'd be like, invest that
Would
wherever
you?
you want.
You still can.
Yeah, no, there's not much to give, but you can have it if you want it. I got some Canadian money right here in some bags.
Well, it's actually worse the same as American money now.
Parity?
Yeah.
That's not good. It's not good for the Canadian economy. You know that.
I know.
I know. Well, I'm just saying.
But it's really funny. Supposedly I've got Scottish descent.
Really?
Yes.
Where?
I don't know, somewhere in my mother's side of the family, and I got a role playing a Scottish girl, and I had no time to prepare, and it was a Canadian holiday, so I went to a Scottish bar, and I literally dictaphoned all of the drunk Scottish people. Yeah, and
no one was dictaphoning me when I was drinking. Well, they were, but he didn't look like you. It was like,
but it was hilarious because at first it was really helpful, and then they were like, and I was desperate. I was like, please, like, I need to sound authentic, you know. So they were like, oh yeah, and then they'd be like, I wouldn't say that line.
Oh, they were looking at your script?
Oh yeah.
Don't show them their script.
I needed it. I was desperate.
Oh, I see, with the actual words. Well,
Yeah,
you could have called me. I'd have helped you.
I didn't know you then.
Well, and also, you know what? Apparently my accent is gone.
It's not.
I get told that when I go to Scotland, they say, you don't sound Scottish anymore, you sound like an American. I think it's just because...
Yeah, the R's haven't changed at all, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, my arse is exactly the same as it was when I first came. We're out of time. What do you fancy? Awkward pause, mouth organ? You could play the trombone, you could...
I'd like to play a musical instrument.
Well, how about the mouth organ?
Okay, sounds
It's pretty simple. Just open the box and blow. Yep, that's great. Best I ever heard. Wait. Just because you shake your head from side to side.
Trying to bring some flavor to it.
You're bringing plenty of flavor to everything, but... Okay, what do you want to play? Something southern?
Sure. How can I follow that?
Easy. No, that's the only thing I can do. Best I ever had. We're right back, everybody. We're right back. My next guest is a very beautiful and talented actress. She stars in Game of Thrones Sunday nights on HBO. Take a look at this. Natalie Dormer, everybody. Natalie Dormer. Natalie, how lovely to see you. Welcome to America. Have you been here before?
Many a time.
Oh, have you really?
Happy birthday.
Thanks very much indeed.
Happy birthday. Many happy returns.
And next year's I'm 40. 51? How the hell does that happen?
You get to go back now. You get to
you
lie about your age.
Yeah, and also you become non-threatening to attractive women because you're so old, so you can really hit on them and nothing happens.
But no, I've always liked older men.
Yeah, you go. That's the girl. Hey, I was in love with you since you were Anne Boleyn in The Tudors. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh, that's great. You're really good. Did you look into her life? Did you do a lot of studying about what...
Yeah, I was really geeky about it. I read every single book that was going.
She was quite the broad, actually, wasn't she? I mean, she's like a card player and
Very savvy card player. Yeah, she was good. She was a good dancer, a bit like you just there.
Thanks.
Very good.
A lot of people have said I dance like Anne Boleyn.
It's the skirts, yeah.
Have you ever seen me wearing a skirt?
I'd like to.
Thank you.
But you're a Scot.
I am a Scot. We call it a kilt, though. Have you ever been up to Scotland?
I've been to Scotland many times.
Really? Edinburgh Festival, I'll bet.
Indeed.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you go with school plays and stuff like that?
Yeah, with like drama school, yeah, when I was training.
What drama school did you go to?
Oh, it doesn't exist anymore, the drama school I went to.
What was it called?
It was called Webber Douglas.
I remember Webber Douglas. They rejected my application when I was young. And now they've closed down and I'm not an actor. Yeah, the Webber Douglas Academy. Yeah.
Douglas Academy.
Yeah, is it closed down?
Yeah.
That's terribly sad.
I think the principal, the guy who ran it, was sitting on rather a lot of good real estate in South Kensington in London, so...
Just sold it.
Cashed in.
Yeah, good for him, I say.
Yeah.
Hanging about with actors all day is a terrible job. Yeah. Especially actors who are getting started.
Depressing. We spend more more time in the pub.
You help yourself to that leg, young lady. It's fine, yeah.
We spent,
That leg's been around the world, you know.
Craig Ferguson just made me blush.
Yeah, you say. So, you went to Edinburgh. What play did you do then when you went to Edinburgh?
Oh, no. Do you know, I saw a lot of stand-up comedy at the Edinburgh
There's
Festival.
tons of it. That's where I started.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That's why I was mentioning it. Like, I saw a lot of really good stand-up comedy.
And also I was there. Yeah. Who did you see? Anyone I would know?
Oh, well, I saw, like, oh, God, lots of British when they were just starting out. Like, not the references wouldn't really make sense.
Oh, don't worry about them. I'm asking you.
Like the Peep Show boys and everything.
Yeah, the Peep Show's a great show. I love those guys.
I saw them when they first started out. And Noel Fielding, and, like, I saw a lot...
Hey. Keep it down, Doctor Who. Sorry, we got Gryffindor in the house. And
there you go.
the Game of Thrones is huge as well. I mean, it's the greatest show I've never yet seen, but I have all of them. And David Benioff, one of the creators of the show, has been here. And no, he's here next week, isn't he? Yeah, that's right. But he's been here before many times.
He's a great guy.
He's very handsome, isn't he?
He's very stupidly handsome.
It's
for a
ridiculous.
writer.
Like he's a writer and he's all handsome. I was like,
I know.
what the hell, man? Why can't he be fat with glasses? Isn't that what writers are meant to look like? He's like, hey, how you doing?
A chiseled jawline.
Yeah, with his jawline.
I know.
Jerk.
Damn it.
Yeah.
He'll be 51 one day too.
Yeah, but it won't be for a while. So, what are you doing while you're here then?
I've just been shooting Elementary with Johnny Lee Miller and Lucy Liu.
That Lucy Liu's good news. I saw her down at the Super Bowl, you know.
Oh, did you?
She can do kung fu.
She's a bit dangerous with a blade. Yeah, she is. It's a nice little daydream for you there.
Yeah. That's what happens when you get to 51. You just kind of drift off. In the middle of conversations, you're like, I remember things. And you know what else I do? Like, I've noticed, like, this will happen to you when you get old. When you drive around on your own, you say out loud the names of stores that you drive by. You're like, Walgreens? Say it out loud. I don't know what it is. It's kind of...
Have you done that thing yet where you start to sigh when you stand up and you sit down?
Oh, yeah. Do that again. Get up like that again. No, do it again. Do the thing.
Are you going to make the noise?
Yeah. Do it.
Okay, right.
Okay.
That happens as you get older too.
It does. Apparently, I haven't reached that point yet, but... Do you know what I did? I was at a traffic light the other day, right? And I found myself at the traffic light going like this. Like sucking my teeth. I used to suck other people's teeth. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Were you 12?
And a half.
Yeah, all right. Weber Douglas, though. What a great school.
Weber Douglas.
I'm very happy for you. Your career's going very well. I hope you don't turn into one of those jerks.
But you and I need to stay friends, and then that won't happen.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it will.
No, I think I am one of those jerks.
Okay.
No, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I got past it.
We keep me grounded.
Yeah, it's very important in Britain. They always like people to be grounded.
Oh, no, you can't. Yeah, can't get too above.
Don't get above your shit. Who do you think you are? Think because you play someone posh, you're posh. You're not posh. Are you posh? Are you a poshy?
No, I get to play royalty all the time, and I'm not posh at all.
Not a poshy?
No, I'm not poshy.
You look a bit poshy, though, because you get the lovely cheekbones.
Well, this is Norwegian. So
Happy Norwegian
Yeah.
Day! Yes! Oh, well done. Allow me to give you the traditional sugar cube that the Norwegians celebrate with.
Yeah, really? What am I going to do? I say that. That's what.
Yeah, chop it into a line and snort it. You'll be fine.
Later.
Did you eat that? Don't eat that. Oh, you put it down there? Oh, I'll take it back then.
I'll give it to Secretariat later.
Yeah,
we've got the same colour lipstick on.
Yeah, he's going through his David Bowie 1976 period. Yeah. Well, we're out of time. Have you ever thrown to a commercial break?
No, go ahead.
No, you do it. Help yourself.
Oh, now we're going to a commercial break.
Ladies Please welcome the lovely Kate Beckinsale, everybody. Kate Beckinsale. Lovely to see you. Did your microphone fall off?
It did. They wanted to hook it onto the back of my knickers, but then when I heard you were Commando...
The back of your knickers? Is that what they said?
Well, that's what they meant.
Well, what did they probably
don't ever say knickers here, do they?
They don't. No, knickers is... this is more knickers than... Do you know what I thought when I saw these? I wonder how Jared is. Do you know Jared, the... He's a guy that lost a lot of weight by eating a lot, apparently. I don't know. It's an American thing.
I'm sorry. No, so anyway, so they wanted to hook them into the back of my knickers, but then when you said you were going Commando, I thought I would too. So there was nothing to hook them on, so it fell out.
Well, never mind.
Yours is firmly wedged.
Well, kind of where I would... Let's just say it's where I would park my bicycle in an emergency, all right? Yeah. Do you know, I'm very excited to meet you. I was always a huge fan, of course, of your work, but of your late father's work, who was such a fantastic actor. They don't really know of your father in America, do they, very much?
No, not at all. I mean, he was like this giant.
He was a huge star in Britain, and he tragically died very young, but he was in a show called Porridge, which I loved, set in a...
Fantastic, in a prison.
Yeah, and so you must have been very young with very famous parents. That must have been a bit...
Yeah, I was. I mean, you know, it was cool. Like, you know, I remember getting to meet the monkeys one time because he did a
actual monkeys or the
no, the actual singing monkeys, you know.
Singing monkeys. Come on, you're pulling my leg.
Come on. Yeah, Mickey Dolenz and the little tiny one was the one I liked.
Tom Cruise. He's still working. He is. We may be coming to your town.
So I got to meet them, and it was good. I remember discovering really young, like, what wasn't good about being the child of famous parents, because I used to like that show, Family Fortunes, which I think here is called
Family Feud. Yeah, it's Family Feud, but Family Fortunes it was in Britain,
Yeah, and I used to sit and watch that and think, God, I'd love to go on that show. And I suddenly realised that nobody was famous on that show, so you couldn't go on it if you had famous parents. So that's when I realised it wasn't all it cracked
up gosh, it must have been hell.
It was torment.
Yeah. Work with me, I bet. Come on. Yeah, no, that's just terribly sad. Who used to host the Family Feud in Britain? Who was it? Was it Bob Monkhouse?
Bob Monkhouse did.
Bob Monkhouse, he used to go like this.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yeah. No, he did. He used to go.
You don't have to keep doing that.
Well, actually, I do for medical reasons. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, and the guy that hosted it here was a guy called Richard Dawson, who used to be on Hogan's Heroes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And did he go as well?
He did, kind of. Yeah. He used to kiss everybody on the show.
Yeah.
He used to go, "Welcome to the show, darling."
Oh, no. That's not very British. I don't think
it's no, he must have picked it up somewhere else, because English people don't kiss.
No, Bob Monkhouse had a lot of makeup on. It would have come off on everybody.
Yeah. Do you a fan of the quiz shows? Do you watch them here?
I don't watch any television.
Do you watch television? You don't watch television?
No, apart from this show, avidly.
Stop. 2 reasons why I know you're lying. 1, no, and 2, this isn't really television. Come on.
It's not television, it's an experience.
It is. It's like having a creepy guy in your house. It is. It's like inviting a creepy foreigner into your bedroom every night.
Do you know how many times that's happened to me?
Well, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. The restraining order, never mind. So tell me about the film, what's it called again? Snow Angels.
Yeah, it's a small independent film, and it's basically follows 3 couples in various different stages of love relationships.
Are you a couple with that fella there? He looks terribly young.
No. I used to be his babysitter.
I was going to say he looks terribly young for. Not that I would.
Thanks a lot.
No.
Thanks a lot. No, I meant. I suffer the pants. I suffer the. Then you tell me I'm old.
No, I never said you were old.
I wore no underwear for you. Look where it got me.
The night is young. And if I can dig myself out of this hole, we'll get back to that. No, I didn't mean that. I just meant he seemed like a child who was prepubescent. That's what I meant. You know,
like I'd flatten him.
Yeah.
Basically.
No, I didn't say that you would flatten him. How would you like LA? Is that nice for you?
Oh, it's lovely.
Do you live here now?
I do live here. I never really sort of decided to move here, but then I accidentally married one and just stayed.
How do you accidentally marry someone? I'm saying that like I've never done it myself.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone's no, I wasn't planning on marrying an American. I mean, it's still a bit hilarious to me that I've married an American.
What are the big differences in your house then? Do you have you now accepted our strange American ways? Can you?
Oh yes, you're one now.
I am. Yes, I am an American citizen.
What are we doing about the accent?
I'm staying with it.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, I figured out I've done everything else. I now will, I will stay and eat at the all-you-can-eat buffet until I, pass out.
Yeah.
And I do all the other stuff. My teeth are better, but I'm staying with the accent.
It's good to have a whiff of the old country, isn't it?
It is nice to have a whiff of the old country. I'm Scottish American. If you became an American, you'd be English American.
English American.
Yeah. Well, you kind of are if you marry an American.
But you have to fill out all kinds of forms, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't done that.
It's not that hard.
You can't just get...
It's not like there's like name, put it in, date of birth, put it in.
No, but I thought...
Are you a communist? No, you're done. That's it.
I thought that...
Who's best, Al-Qaeda or the USA? USA. That's it.
But I thought that you just married one and then you were in, and it's not the case. I think it used to be like that, possibly.
Yeah, you have to prove you're in love now.
Oh, really? Do you really? Yeah. Did you have to do that?
No, oh God bless you. No, I I went solo, as it were.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't have to describe someone else's charmers and things.
Oh no, that's what they do.
Is it?
Yeah, describe what their bottom looks like and everything, and you go, all right, we're not really married. You've got me. I know, it's right. Listen, it's lovely to meet with you. I wish we had a little more time. Will you come back and talk to us at some point?
Certainly will.
It's very, very lovely to meet you. Keep Beckinsale, everybody. We'll be right back. Please state your name for the television audience.
Christina.
Christina, are you or are you not a lesbian?
I'm afraid so.
You are?
No.
No, you're not. So therefore, why did you cause such a complaint and kerfuffle before the show saying, I want to sit in lesbian role, yet you are not a lesbian?
I wanted to get your attention.
Well, you've gotten it now, haven't you?
In so many ways.
In so many ways. Where are you from, Christina?
Arizona?
Arizona? Where they have the Grand Canyon?
Yes.
Popular with heterosexuals and lesbians?
As far as I know.
I see. Which part of Arizona?
Phoenix.
Phoenix, Arizona. Named after the bird that rises from the ashes.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Do you smoke a lot of pot?
Nope.
What do you do in Phoenix, Arizona for your job?
I work for myself.
I see. Masturbation? It's a fair question!
It happens.
It does. Sometimes by accident.
Sometimes on purpose.
Sometimes on purpose, too. I think I like you. So, what do you do working for yourself? Bank robbery? Liquor stores, that kind of thing?
Every now and again,
Yeah, okay. You gotta keep the wolf from the door.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the movies?
I do.
3D or 2D?
3D.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen Avatar?
I have.
That's in 3D.
Yes.
What can you see that I can't see over here? Why aren't you looking at me?
I get lost in your eyes.
Oh, my God. I put it to you, Christina, if that is your real name, that you, in fact, are playing me for a fool. I suggest that you are not even from Phoenix, Arizona, or a lesbian, but in fact an actress from Hollywood.
You got me.
That's the thing that's happening now, isn't it? All the actresses are coming here to be discovered. That was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, off you go then. Do your acting and throw to the commercial break. I'll stand over here and give you instructions if you need them, but it's pretty easy. Just go. We'll be right back.
We'll be right
No, wait. You want to, get yourself together. Sell it a bit. Sell it. It's yourself you're selling,
We'll be right
No, wait, no. Take your time,
Okay.
but not too much.
We'll be right back.